It's good to have you with us here on NewsX. I'm Akshay Tondon. In our top focus, co-convener of Bajrang Dal's Bantwal cell, Shetty, triggers a massive controversy by welcoming the assassination of scholar M.M. Kalburgi, who was shot dead at his home in Dharwad. Shetty has tweeted, and I quote his tweet here, "Then it was you are Murthy, and now M.M. Kalburgi. Mock Hinduism and die dog's death. And dear K.S. Bhagwan, you are next." That's the word that's coming in from the co-convener of Bajrang Dal's Bantwal cell. While Shetty's Twitter account was inaccessible after his controversial tweet, screenshots of his post were doing the rounds on the social media. Well, now we learn a case has been registered against the Bajrang Dal leader for promoting enmity between communities and criminal intimidation after he spewed venom post the killing of the Kannada writer. Let's go across to my colleague Harish there, joining us with further details. Action there being taken by Harish, because clearly such sort of words and promoting enmity is completely unacceptable.
Yes, clearly, and already that was very clear by the kind of backlash that this tweet had received on Twitter, and by evening this entire Twitter account was taken down, and now there has been action as well. Cognizance has been taken by Mangaluru police, and it will have to be seen now under which sections of IPC the charges will be booked, and will they go ahead and arrest him as well. The Bajrang Dal has tried to distance itself from this comment, and this man saying that they do not subscribe to such a comment, and they're not aware of any party functionary, Bajrang Dal functionary who has who by the name Shetty. They're definitely saying that anyone's comment against the religion of Hindutva
will be taken care by God, and would not subscribe to any such violent comment put out by Shetty. But definitely this has will be taken care by God, and would not subscribe to any such violent comment put out by Shetty. But definitely this has created a lot of outrage, and many people are saying that there should always be space for dissent, and there should be only dissent in terms of ideas and arguments, and it should not get very violent if indeed it goes on to prove that death of Dr. M.M. Kalburgi's impact.
Okay,
as a
Harish, just hold your thought for a
writing
moment. We do have Mr. Gundurao, Congress Minister from Karnataka, joining us over the phone line this morning. Good morning, Mr. Gundurao. Your first thoughts on what we are tracking: an open death threat there being given out. Co-convener of Bajrang Dal's Bantwal cell, Shetty, has triggered this controversy by saying that after M.M. Kalburgi, he says, "You mock Hinduism, you die a dog's death." He also threatens K.S. Bhagwan on the list of people who have died because of it. Your thoughts on what we are tracking there coming in from Karnataka, sir?
Yeah, I think this is a very it's an atrocious statement, and we have to take strict action on this particular statement made by this particular person. I think the police will take cognizance of this. And these Hindutva elements, right-wing extreme elements are creating this kind of situation here where people's free will and freedom of expression is being curtailed.
These right elements you're speaking of, Mr. Gundurao, need to be brought under rein. They have to be reined in, clearly looking at the kind of message they're spreading across society. But, sir, the point being, Bajrang Dal itself this morning has distanced itself from this comment. They're going out and even saying that this man, Shetty, is not even an affiliate, not even a member, while, of course, we know he's been the co-convener of the Bantwal cell.
See, Bajrang Dal is a known offender when it comes to these kind of actions. And you see, even in the past, even the recent incident in Mangalore, where they attacked the Muslim boy, it was the Bajrang Dal and the Vishwa Hindu Parishad which was involved. So, these are the elements, which poison people's mind and take this extreme stance, whichever religion or whichever community they may belong to. But such forces have to be, put down very firmly with a strong hand. And our government will take all necessary action to, whether the person is Bajrang Dal or not a Bajrang Dal, it doesn't matter whoever it is, we have to take the firmest action possible.
Right. Mr. Gundurao, after Kalburgi's death, the way he has been killed by these miscreants who, of course, still at large, there has been a lot of fear amongst people and writers across the community. Tell us, how would you like to tell them and tell them that they are protected? Because the fact is that such sort of hate-mongering continues, especially with fringe elements like Shetty.
Yeah, see, this has really sent, shivers down many people's spine, and it's really created a panic situation amongst people talk out, who speak out, and who have got opinions, and especially in the knitted community. So the government is, we will do our best to bring this book to its culprits and find out who's done it. Already government has ordered a CID inquiry, and if necessary, we'll give it to CBI also. But I think these kind of elements are there in society, in society today, and this is a social problem because all these communal elements. This is what happens when you plant a seed of communalism in people's minds. Then this is what happens, and this is the dangerous politics which plays out by these extreme elements.
But Mr. Gundurrao, is your government, the question is your government really doing enough to try and rein them in? Because the fact being there has been not one but deaths before as well on similar lines. Now there is an open threat that's coming in. Elements like the Bajrang Dal continue to threaten people. We've seen cases of moral policing as well. Is your government even effective to get them in control?
No, we have already arrested all those people connected to the moral policing issue which happened in Mangalore. Even on this, we will already the inquiry is on, investigation is on. But like I said earlier, in Karnataka we have a Congress government, and I think these communal elements are trying to again stir up trouble and create tensions between communities. And these are all being planted. These are all the seeds of the Sangh Parivar. These are all the offshoots of the Sangh Parivar. And this is what happens when you play this communal politics. And unless these people start condemning them and not allow these kind of statements to happen even within their own Hindutva,
right.
Within the Sangh Parivar, then this is what is going to happen. So you're playing a dangerous game, and I hope that the BJP realizes that that they have to also firm up themselves on this issue.
Okay.
And we will do whatever is required to to have law and order in the state and see that the rule of law is obeyed.
All right, we'll leave it at that for now, Mr. Gundurrao. Appreciate you joining us. Thanks very much for the moment. Also, Harish, thanks very much for joining us for now.